Hey, Grumpy. All right. Hello, Heidi. This is going to be a Mesa pen, which is similar to a Sierra. It's just one blank. And this is cocoa wood. Oh, it's kind of backwards there, but I'm going to turn between centers since it's only one blank. I'm going to use C8 thick. I was using medium to do it, but I switched to thick. I haven't really noticed a difference, but I've got a whole bottle of thick, so I'm going to use it. I was trying to get this all prepared ahead of time, but I ran out of time. Alright, I'm going to wax the ends. I don't know if y'all getting this in view or not. I mean, I could trim the glue out later, but I'd rather do this and it helps a lot. Yeah, I scuffed the blank up ahead of time too. I just turned it between these two centers. And I think I used 150. So usually when I do that, the glue fills up the blank, but I was trying to do that ladle project, but my idea didn't work, so I'm gonna try some more. I may make it a two-part ladle and glue it together. But I'm gonna do the traditional ladle, not the one on the side. Hey, you minute? I think that's how you say it. Arif from India. Okay. Yeah, I've got a video on one of them, I think. But yeah, I may do that one next for you. I may do a slim line because I did one of these Mesa pins with that Bakota, or Bakote, or however you say it. Yeah, I skipped a few because I don't know. I was trying to do a shorter video. It seemed like I've been out here so long. Well, I'm gonna put a sander on here and sand it down. Bend the ends down flush. You can see it's got a little bit there hanging over and a little bit there. I know people use those I can't think what they call, put on their drill and do it, but I never like doing that. I mean, sometimes this seems like it takes longer, but it works for me. I don't always use this tool rest to do it, but I've started doing it recently. Here, I'll go. Let me see if I can move it overhead where you could, my hand's not in the way. May juggle the phone a little bit. Lock everything down. Yeah, I think that's better. Let me see. I do need it. Yeah, I bought a tap that's the size, 1x8, and that's what I use. And the first one I did, I tapped all the way through it, and then added a piece to it, and it wobbled too much. This one still wobbles a little bit, but only went 3/4 of the way in, and it seemed to work better. You could do one on a plate too. If I need a thicker piece, yeah. There, I done hit. I've never turned this wood either. It's called cocoa. It looks a lot like the palm, kind of like the palm. Shoot, that end's there already too. Here, I'll show you this real quick too. I don't know if you can see it. I did put a little bit of glue, super glue on this and then rethread it. But I'm just using I bought some Velcro. You can see I'm missing some gaps here, but it don't really. I want to get some solid sandpaper so I don't have all these spots on it. But that's it. And I've been using that same piece for a while. It still works. I clean it off all the time. So I'm going to push that wax out. I got some brushes. I'll show you those too. They came off Amazon. They work pretty good because it's different sizes. I just picked one closest to it. And they all stay together. I think I need to go one size up. Let me try that one. Works like a charm. Hey, you want to come get on camera? She said no. Let me find the bushes for this. I don't tear everything up here. Hey, they're on top. I just keep all my bushings in here. I need to get a bigger one because they're all double stacked and everything in there. But that's my bushings. I use these for Sierras are the same. Man, what's the other one? There's 2 or 3 that different manufacturers do different ones and call them something different, but they're the same. The band may be a little different. Hey, old path. I've always got pins to sell. It depends on what kind you want. I mean, I could do engraving too. I'll make the engraving a little bigger than I did raised saw. I think I need to make up some practice blanks. It looks yucky, but it'll turn out good. Who else we got in there? Easy products. Try to do tea light holders. They're pretty easy. All you need need a small piece of wood and some tea lights so you can measure where to do it at. I'm going to start with a traditional tool today. I usually do all my carbides, but this is a spindle gouge. Still feels like it's got an edge on it. Oh, hey Michael. I didn't see you before in here if you were in here, but hey Quinn. No, I don't know. I don't see any yet. There's some women that watch, not girls. I don't know, that seems a little off. I think I got this end crooked. Yeah. That ain't straight. Yeah, I gotta fix that or the hole will come out crooked. I guess that's why they use that attachment you put on the drill. It don't come out that way. I just wasn't paying attention because I was talking. I'm bad about that. If I talk, I don't pay attention. I'm just going to freehand. I just don't want to get it too short. I think that'll probably work better. See, nobody's perfect. Get to see it firsthand. Oh, cool. Did you do any resin ones? Or do you do all resin? No, you do wood ones too, don't you, Michael? Yeah, that's better. See the difference, or did y'all notice before I cut it away? Is this view okay, or do y'all want a different view? I think you can probably see this one okay. Yeah, that looks a lot like palm. It may be in the same family. Yeah, these blanks turn so much faster. Hey, Matthew. Okay, I was wondering how. This side needs a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to put the, whoops. I'm going to put the plastic bushings on there so I can sand them. Hey, Tim. Hey, I need some more bushings, Tim. I think I got these through Craft Supply or woodturnings.com. I don't remember which, but I don't know if they were made by y'all or not. I need to get some more of these too. Let me try. I'm gonna try a different set on there. I think these got so much super glue on it. I got some acetone. I gotta try doing some acetone to get that glue off. That looks like it's a little truer. Yeah, I'm going to use alcohol on it after each sanding because this grain is kind of pitted. So to get out, should get out the sawdust from it. I don't know, I may not need the alcohol, but I'm going to try some. Yeah, I need over, see what it's all about. Thank y'all for coming in today. I really appreciate it. I wish I would have knew what my schedule was ahead of time so I could have posted it earlier, but let's take a peek at it. Well, that's going to be pretty nice. I kind of like that. It still feels kind of rough, but I think that's the nature of this type of wood. I think this blank was, it may have only been $1. Yeah, so I'll buy some more. I need to find a good wood to make rings from. I did zebra wood, and I don't know if I'm rough on my rings or if it's the wood, but I broke both of them. So I did that cheap wood. I don't know if that was from the yard or if it was from just some scrap wood I had. But till I break it, it'll be all right. It is Coco, Koko. Hey, Eduardo, if that's how you say your name. Looks Hispanic. Is that right? I can't tell which is which. I think I got them mixed up. I am going to use my 800 and 1,000 on this. I think it needs it. Yeah, I used that same sandpaper 2 or 3 times now. Am I too chintzy on my sandpaper? Yeah, I got out with some more of my Zona paper and was looking at the package. It starts at 600. So that green one that I start with is 600 grit, but they work up kind of high. Yeah, that slicks it up pretty good. And 1,000 here. I don't know what that is there. I'll stop it and look at it in a minute. Maybe the grain in it that I'm seeing. Oh no, it still has a lot of, let me put more alcohol on it. Let me find a clean spot. It's getting most of it, but all those splits in it from the grain, the sawdust is trying to stay in there. But I think I got it. Let me let it dry. If y'all seen that other pin I made with the, I forget the lemon I put in there, but that's what the blank looked like. And I picked this one because of this knot. I think it goes all the way through, and there's a knot there, but it may not be deep enough. And this one goes all the way through. So I may do like a blank here and a blank on this end. But it don't look like much now, but it'll turn into something beautiful. It's just cheap old just pieces of wood like that. So I was practicing my heart, my router attachment. But this was it wasn't from a pallet, but it was from they put boards on the top on the pallet to strap it down, and that's what they used to strap over so it wouldn't press into the product. All right, I'm going to use my, that ain't the brand I'm using. I'm using walnut oil from the cooking aisle at Walmart. That's where I got this walnut oil. I know the walnut oil they make for wood turners, they take out, I don't know, they purify it a little more or something. I don't know what they do to it, but it's a little different. But this, I haven't noticed any difference in the finish. I think it would help if I use a cleaner rag. And try drying out a little bit before I put the CA on. Man, sorry I can't pronounce y'all's name. Dooley? I know I didn't say that right. Jasil, or is it Hasil? Francisco, hey. Oh, Steve's in there. Hey, Steve. I didn't see you there. It scrolls so fast. I know what you're talking about. You get to working and then you don't pay attention to the chat, and then everything's done scrolled by. But if I pay attention to the chat, then you don't see me working. Let's see what that looks like. That's going to have some chatoyance in right there. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. Let me put up my splash guard. I'm gonna have to adjust this so I can fit it in. I do that every time. I just gotta crank it out a little more. Okay. Went my. Come on. It worked. It worked in the past. Now it's I'm at the end of my chain. I use my small board. You know what I do. There, let me do it like that. I just don't want that water on my lathe bed. Uh-oh. My catch-all rag, I use that for everything. Hey, Chris. Well, trying to trip myself. I'll put that down there. Yeah, I need to get a piece of plexiglass or polycarbonate to put my stickers on or cover them, put in front of them. So this is 600. I don't know what the rest of the grits are. I don't have the sheet. Abu. Hey. Coot Boon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. No, I need a super glue first. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, I done missed a step. Yeah, let me super glue it here. I can't believe I did that. Nobody said nothing? Hey, Shoots. Yeah, it ain't gonna take me long. Jumping the gun there. Get this pretty thin, thick, or it said go through to my fingers. Still goes through a little bit. Here, let me fold it this way. I don't think it's making a difference. Yeah, that first layer like soaks in quite a bit. And do a few more. I think I missed the mark. Yep, it went through on that one. That stuff's hot. Alright, now I could do my sanding. Oh, thanks, Michael. Some kind of bug flying around. And I've been seeing at night, I see all kinds of weird looking bugs fly in here. I had one I thought was a dragonfly, but had a tail that was about 2 inches long. So I don't know what that was. Yeah, I've been trying to go a few days, but everybody y'all watch has been going live, and it's like, well, it'll be no use going live if y'all gonna be watching somebody else. Then I did that premiere yesterday. It didn't get very many views. It's got views after the fact, I think. I still didn't feed them squirrels yet. I still didn't feed them squirrels. I may do it here in a second. If you want to. I show it every time. Ow. That's a big dry piece. The piece from the end. It's got sawdust in it. I don't think it's gonna hurt any. All right. She trying to make me blow a kiss to her where y'all could hear it. No, that's the side I need. Let me turn her, crank her up. About 2000. slick. I'm gonna crank that all the way out. Well, back to 1 inch. I'm gonna hit the ends a little with some. I think this is 150. Seal the ends a little bit with some CA. Get that off before it glues. Got sawdust everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna get my pen press stuff on the lathe. It must be the bag from the kit. I always put the one with the little bit in that end. Then this one's solid. That's all I have to do is put it on, yeah. This one likes to go together crooked. Once I get it started, it's fine, but trying to get it started straight. Yeah, I think I got it. I think it's because of that clip. That clip kind of put some pressure on it. protector on the tip. And do it this way so the spring don't slip off. Then you screw this part on. I didn't get all the goobers off there. See, I told you I use this towel for everything. And then this just slides on there. This part here slides into the end, so that's what catches it. There, one Coco. Blank on a Mesa kit. There we go. Yeah, I buy mainly gold ones. Every now and then I buy a chameleon one. I like turning greens, blues, purples with that chameleon one. But when they tell everybody to start with pin kits, they say do the slim line, but this is the easiest pin kit to make. It's easy to put together. It's just that the slim line's a lot cheaper. These run around $8, something like that. Uh-oh, I started an avalanche. He's dirty, but I'm gonna bring him out. There we go. My daughter bought this for me. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all coming in today. I got more pins to do down the road. I ordered some blanks for a customer. Make some for a customer. And I'll probably do those live. And then I got a piece of wood that's been sitting in my yard forever. It started cracking, so I glued up. Yeah, filled it up. So It's kind of a hard wood too. I think it came off one of my daughter's trees. But I'll make something. I may make a tiny bowl out of it. It is a bower. It's a 14 by 20. Yeah, I got it set on the fastest speed. And then this has all the ends starting to wear out, but I think it goes up to I think it's 3 inches. I think that's millimeters on the bottom. There's the inches and stuff on top, but here, let me. Yeah, it's self-ejecting too. I think it's about a ½ inch it'll kick it out or release it. Yeah, there, now it'll come straight out. It's hard doing all this one-handed. Alright. Yeah. Here's all the thing is, I'm gonna turn it all the way down. Takes a while to get it going. See, the thing says 300 at that speed, but it goes down to 250. And then to do reverse, you gotta let it'll kick off here. Let me see if you could tell. Yeah, but it does make a whining noise when it goes in reverse. If you try switching while it's running, it'll give an error code. Then you let that click off. And then the spindle lock, if it locks it, I don't think it'll come on. No, it came on. I thought it didn't come on. Yeah, but that helped a lot with that spindle lock. Because before my lathe had holes in here. I had to hold it in that to get the chuck off. It's not a bad lathe for the price. I think it was like $600. I just make sure I blow this out all the time so the shavings don't get up on the belt. But the bad thing is I put this little rack on there. You got to take everything out of the rack to open the gate back here to get to the belt. But that, you get to the belt on the top and the door down there. Well, I've had it, I don't know, maybe 3 months now. I'm happy with it. There's my old one. I had to modify it. I had to put a little turn on it there, and I put a little crank on the back. But see how it's got the little, I had to put the thing in there to hold it, to turn the chuck off that way. And then this is like 12 millimeters. And this takes the 1 inch, which I like. It makes it a lot stronger. Yeah, I don't have any other pins out here. I take them all in the house because it's so dirty out here. Yeah, see, I vacuumed up, but I still got. You should have saw it before. I was working on. It didn't work out. Whatever I was working on, but it made a mess. All right, that's all I got, y'all. Yeah, that was my old win. Yeah, it was variable speed, so I like that. But I wanted to do bigger bowls. I haven't done bigger bowls yet, but you know, I just I got some big pieces of cedar over here. I may turn a bowl out of it, and grain bowl, so it'll be bigger. But all this wood here is all it'll chip off there. I think I got it from my brother. He had it laying on the ground and all that kind of rotted away. And then this is all oak up there. And these, I'll make glue ups out of those and make some kind of bowl or something out of it. And then all this is my sweet gum. The branch was small, so I could do lidded boxes with those. And then see how that cedar is. All the light colored wood on it's rotted away. So I got to make a lid. I made a little bowl out of a piece of that, and that's the only light spot I got in it. Plus it cracked. I had to re-glue that. You know what cracked it? When I put it back in the truck and I cranked it pretty tight, and it made this crack. Yeah, made that crack right there. It's a smiley face. But I'm gonna use this little piece of wood and make a lid for it. I've been putting tongue oil on that, so let it dry for a little longer. And that's all my mess. That's all my pen blanks and stuff. My little bitty vacuum. All these have is junk in it. That's my little work table. More junk. And my boss gave me some wood. I gotta figure out what to do with those. I may make some plates out of those, but they're cracked up pretty bad. So I gotta do some resin on them, I guess. Yeah, it does. That was my favorite one. I mean, I've done other ones, but it's got some parts. See, it that wood I got from him, it likes cracking. I don't know if I think there was too much of the pith in it. All right, guys. I think my old lady wants to go to Walmart. So I'll see y'all later. Peace out, y'all. If I could hit the right button.